Good morning, dear students. I'm back again with exercise 6.1. In the flip learning, which we have done, children, right? You people had sent me and then we discussed in a Google document. We have learned few properties. Let me trigger the properties. You are not supposed to write this. This is just for a little revision. Children, 1 is a factor of every number. This is the learning part. You people should know it on your tips, right? Important number 2 point. Number 2 point is the largest factor of any number is number itself. Always remember this. Third point, a factor is always smaller or equal to the number itself. Remember it, right? Any given number has countable factors. We can count them. They are limited factors, or say limited factors. And children, do remember the last point. 1 is such a number which has only one factor. All other numbers have at least 2 factors. And what are they? 1 and the number itself. All these points, as discussed in the flipped learning, are to be memorized. So please learn them. Right, children? You have to learn them. Right. Now we start our exercise 6.1. Pick up your notebooks. Write the heading 6.1. Question number 1. Find the factors using the division method. Children, there are 2 methods to find the factors mathematically. In the prep work, we experienced how the factors are taken out by a pictorial representation. Now, how mathematically we are going to take out factors? There are 2 methods. First, we will discuss the division method. Let us take the first question, that is 15. Right, children? As if you can imagine the prep work, we can arrange 15 balls or bricks or toys in one single horizontal line. That will be 15 horizontally. So when I divide 15 by 1, I will get 15. Next, please think and tell me, is an arrangement of 2 rows possible? No, because 1 will remain. It is not possible. Now try the arrangement of 3. Yes. When I divide 15 by 3, what do I get? I get 5. Right? 4. 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16. So there will always be a remainder if I divide 15 by 4. I will leave it. 5. Now because 5 has got repeated here, children, we stop. So the factors here are these are your factors: 1, 3, 5 and 15. You are not supposed to put any box. This is just to explain. No box. You are not going to put any box. Right, children? So this is the way we find the factors using the division method. Please remember. I hope you will remember, children. Now I will do part number 4 for you. It is 50. Right? In the table of 1, 50 will be divided by 1 and I will always get the number itself. I have to make a rough column because I cannot just read 2 table because it ends at 20 in my learning process. What I do is I divide 50 by 2 in my rough column. And what I observe that I have no remainder. So when I divide 50 by 2, what do I get? My quotient is 25. Divided by 3, 3 ones are 3, 6 are 18. I have a remainder. I cannot take it. I have to leave it. Divide 50 by 4, 10, 4 twos are 8. Again I am having 2 remainder. Cannot take it. Table of 5. No need of rough column. You know it in the oral. When I divide 50 by 5, what will I get? I will get 10. As I said, there is no shortcut. You have to move number by number. What comes after 5? 6. Read the table of 6. You get 6 8s are 48. 2 remainder. 7 7s are 49. 1 remainder. 8 6 are 48. 2 remainder. 9 5s are 45. 5 remainder. 10 5s are 50. And 10 is already written already. So we stop here. And what are my factors, children? My factors are 1, 2, 5, 10, 25 and 50. Children, the tip is no shortcuts. Move from one digit wise. Right? Now this is a very, very important tip for doing the questions of factors. And always make a use of rough work to know whether the digit which we are onto will be a factor of the given number or not. And do remember, when is any number a factor of the given number? When it divides it completely. Right? I will do one more part for you, and that is the last part. That is 85. Right? So in the table of 1, when I divide by 1, I will definitely get 85. 85 is a big number. So dear children, I will take a rough column. Right? Right, children? Now the table of 2. 85 divided by 2. 2s are 4 and 1 remainder. I have to leave it. Now divided by 3. 8s are 24. 1 remainder. Will not come. Divided by 4. 0s are 0. Again I am having a remainder. Big no. Table of 5. 1s are 5. 7s are 35. I've got 0. So 5 is a factor of 85. When I divide 85 by 5, what is my quotient? It is 17. Table of 6. You divide 85 by 6. 1s are 6. 4s are 24. 1 remainder. Divided by 7. 1s are 7. 2s are 14. 1 remainder. Right? 8. 8 10s are 80 and 11 8s is 88. 9. 9 9s are 81. 4 remainder. 10 8s are 80. 5 remainder. 11 7s are 77. Again remainder. 12. 8s is 96. 12 7s is 84. 1 remainder. 13 6 are 78. 7 remainder. 14 5s are 70. 14 6 are 84. 1 remainder. 15 4s are 60. 15 5s are 75. 10 remainder. 16 5s are 80. 5 remainder. 17 gets repeated. I should again focus on the tip given on the last page. No shortcut. See, I have moved digit after digit, digit wise, till I got a repeated number. So my factors will be 1, 5, 17, 85. I hope you have understood, and these are your self-attempt questions. Question number 1, part 2, 3, 5, 6. No, 1 I have done. 6th I have done. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. These are your homework questions. Self-attempt questions. Right, children? Now we move to question number 2. Now this is a girl's favorite color. I hope you enjoy a colorful representation. The question is same, children, only the way of writing will be different. Find the factors by the multiplication method. Find the factors by the multiplication method. My first part here, children, is 33. Simple. 1 into 33 is 33. Now I have to use the multiplication symbol. In the table of 2, I use the rough column, children. 1s are 2, 6 are 12, remainder cannot take it. 3, yes, you all know 3 11s are 33. 4 8s are 32, remainder is there. 5 6 are 30, 3 is the remainder. 6 5s are 30, 3 the remainder. 7 4s are 28, 7 5s are 35, remainder will be there. 8 4s are 32, 1 remainder. 9 3s are 27, 6 remainder. 10 3s are 30, 3 remainder. 11 gets repeated. So what are the factors, children? Factors are 1, 3, 11 and 33. In the multiplication question, children, this will be my factors. Right, children? This will be my factors. And again, as I said, this is just for your reference. You people are not supposed to make any such box. Am I very clear? In the division method and the multiplication method, the only difference is in the sign. That's it. Otherwise, the process is exactly the same. The process is exactly the same. Let me do 2 more examples for you, 2 more sums for you. I will do the third part for you. The third part is 72. 1, yes, 1 into 72 is 72. I will use my rough column, children. 72 has to be divided by 2. 2 6 are 12. Yes, I've got 0 as my remainder. So 2 is a factor. And I multiply 2 by what? By its quotient. Right? By its quotient. Check it by 3. Again I've got 0. So 3 multiplied by its quotient, that is 24, is again 72, divided by 4. 8s are 32. Again I've got 0. So many factors I'm having. 4 into 18 is 72. In the table of 5, 1s are 5, 4s are 20. Oh no, 5 is not a factor. Table of 6, 1s are 6, 2s are 12. Yes, we have got 0. So 6 is a factor. 6 is a factor and my quotient is 12, 72. 7 table is now on your tapes. 7 10s are 70, 2 remainder. 8 9s are 72. 8 is also a factor and 9 is repeated. So I stop here. it is a little longer sum. And I have so many factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 18, 24, 36, and above all the number itself, that is 72. And my question finishes. Now I'm going to do the sixth part for you. 84. We start by 1 and I have to use my rough column. 84 divided by 2. 4s are 8. 2s are 4. And yuppie, I've got 0. So 2 is a factor. 2 multiplied by 42 will fetch me 84. Right? Divided by 3. 84. 3 2s are 6. 3 6s are 24. Again I've got 0. So 3 is again a factor. Multiplied by 26. The quotient here. 4. You multiply it by 4. 84. 4. I think this color is too dark for you. 4. 84. So 4 2s are 8 and 4 1s are 4. I have again got 0. 4 is a factor. Table of 5. 1s are 5. 34. 5 6 are 30. 4 is the remainder. I will leave it. 6 divided by 6. 1s are 6. 6 4s are 24. Yes, I've got 0. So 6 is a factor. 7. You have to divide it by 7. 1s are 7 and 2s are 14. So 0 remainder. So 7 multiplied by 12 is 84. 8 10s are 80, 4 remainder. 9 9s are 81, 3 remainder. 10 8s are 80, 4 remainder. 11 7s are 77, 7 remainder. And 12 repeats. My factors are so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 12, 14, 21, 26, 42 and 84. I hope my dear students have understood it quite well. Now children, what are your self-attempt questions? I write it neatly over here. Right? Question number 1 is your second part, third part and fifth part. Question number 2 is your second part, fourth and fifth. Clear? After completing your classwork, write homework like this and do the questions in the notebook. Right? Question number 3, children, has to be done in the books. Question number 3 and question number 4 in the books. Now all of you have books. Put a tick if the smaller number is a factor of the bigger number. Children, when is the smaller number factor of bigger number? Yes, yes, yes. I know all of you know it. When it divides the bigger number completely. I do one for you, you do the others yourself and send across to me for checking. I will do only A part. Others will be your homework. 8 and 32. Smaller is 8 and 8 4s is 32 with 0 remainder. So yes, tick it. Question number 4. I will do only one part for you. Find any one factor pair. Any one factor pair. The first part, 24. Now this is in the books. Remember, in the books. 24. What comes to your mind? I know maximum of you will say me, ma'am, 3 8s are 24. Yes, this is correct. You can write 12 2s are 24. Right? You can write 1 into 24 as 24. So you can give me any one. Any one. All the 3 are correct. And the tip here is that this type of a pair, this in the pink color, the statement, when we multiply 1 by the number itself, we get the number itself. This is the factor pair of every number. This is the tip. So you complete this exercise. This is all for day 1. We will meet in the next video with the next day. Thank you.